Hey, how's it going? Richard Mathew here. I hope you are well. So over the last, 22 years now of being in business, there's a couple of lessons that really stand out in terms of what I can share with you and say, this makes a massive difference, regardless of your personality, your company, like anything. If you want success in life and you have a business, then these things are non-negotiable. And I want to share one of those with you right now. And it's going to take a little bit of self-awareness. You're going to have to kind of step outside yourself a little bit. But I do preach that a lot, working on your business, not just in your business. So this is going to be one of those moments that you use to reflect and be aware today. And it's going to be a very good use of your time. So what I suggest that you do as an exercise, as awareness, is you can just bring to mind what you've been doing the last sort of 24 hours. Now, if you want to really go all in with this exercise, as opposed to just bringing this to your mind, because sometimes our mind can lie, I suggest you grab a piece of paper and a pen, and you actually go for the next 24 hours, you write down everything that you do in 30-minute summaries. So every 30 minutes, obviously when you're asleep, you fell asleep, woke up, right? There's a gap. But every 30 minutes you're awake, you're gonna summarize what you did in those last 30 minutes. Now, this will be really, really revealing, because often when I coach people, I speak to business owners and they're like, I'm really good with my time, Richard. I don't waste much time. I get them to do this exercise, and when they come back, they're like, oh my goodness, I know what you're gonna say. I'm like, what do you mean? I wasn't aware of all of the bad habits that I've got with my time. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, if you ask me to say, Richard, how much do I scroll on social media? I'd say maybe 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day. It's actually 4 hours. And you add all the little bits up. Okay, how many times do I answer my phone? I answer my phone 16 times. I kept picking up, unlocking it, checking it, and so on and so forth. It works similar to how I was when I was in health and fitness. I used to be a personal trainer. And a lot of times I'd, be tasked with helping somebody to get in better shape. And they'd be like, Richard, I don't know what you can do with my nutrition because it's already great. It's already fantastic. I'd say, cool, keep a food diary. Keep anything that goes in your mouth, write it down, and come see me again in 24 hours. Actually, usually 48. And they'd come back in a couple of days. And they'd always have like a kind of a sheepish, do we use that word outside of Yorkshire? Like we say, he's looking a bit sheepish, like looking a bit like, I've got to do something awkward, got to admit something here. So they'd come in looking a bit sheepish at reception, like milling around the reception. I'm like, everything okay? I've got my food diary, man. I'm like, yeah. You should see all the crap that's on here. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, I had a biscuit here. I had 4 more cups of coffee than I realized. I had this late at night. I had this snack. And that's just in 2 days, Richard. And I'd like, there we go. Well, this is good. This is good because it's going to be the same with you when you do this exercise. You know why it's good? Because it's going to show areas you can improve. Often when we talk about allocating time and we talk about being productive, we go, oh, yeah, I know all that stuff. Well, give me, I'm already good with that. Maybe I could make some tiny improvements, but not going to make a difference, Richard. So move on. Give me some script, some tactics, something else. I got plenty of those for you as well, but let's start at the beginning. And actually, when you go through this, if you do it properly and you commit to it, you'll be shocked in a pleasant way how many areas you can improve. And it should excite you. It's exciting. When I first did this, I felt the same way. I was like, no, coach. I'm good with my time. Maybe there's some minor improvements, but it ain't going to be much. I did this for 7 days. I said, Richard, our next session's 7 days' time. Go away, do this for 7 days. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like he said, let's add up all the time you've wasted. And it was hours and hours. I was like, I got hours and hours I can put back into my business in more productive ways. And this is the final step. What I want you to do is when you've seen those errors, calculate how much time that's cost you. How much time have you wasted? And then allocate some more productive activities to that wasted time. So you may be saying, Richard, I can't make YouTube videos right now. I don't have the time. And if you see that you've got even 60 minutes you can free up over the next 7 days. I mean, hey, I only teach you to make 5 or 6 minute YouTube videos. You could do maybe 4 or 5 videos and then edit them and upload them in that 60 minutes. That's like a month's worth of content in the 1 hour that you use to, wander around the house a little bit too much, that you use to dive into an extra episode of Netflix you don't need, or, unlocking the phone 17 times, whatever it may be, right? So this is a great exercise, and it's non-negotiable for success. What's the teaching point here? Well, of course, you've learned a lot already, but the overall foundation of the point I'm making here is that if you show me how you've used your time, you also show me your results. And a lot of people overlook this. We often feel like success or failure is something somehow external to us. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not something we've played a part in. There's a lot of luck involved, and it's just the way things are or just the way things went, etc., etc. And what I want you to do is I want you to understand and take responsibility that success is an inside job. How you allocate your time is going to dictate 100% the results that you get. It has to be. There's no other way. Like what you're doing or not doing is leading to the results that you're getting or not getting. And this is something I really want you to get. That if you start to become super, super focused in how you allocate your time, is it something you love? Is it something you enjoy? Is it something productive? Is it rest in the appropriate areas? In everything in your life. You want to get fit? Okay, how often am I training? How often am I having the right meals? When am I relaxing? When am I de-stressing? Right? Any goal you've got, business or not, how you allocate your time and the productiveness of what you do with that time is going to be the results that you get. This is just something that is non-negotiable, okay? And often people say, well, I know successful people who don't do well with their time. Yeah, maybe they're someone that just got lucky. Maybe they won the lottery, right? That isn't really something that I see as successful. Success for me is something that you know you're in control of, that you know that you can dictate, you can recreate if you lost it all. You go to a lottery winner and, they're probably panicking. Like if their money goes down, they're like, how am I going to get this back? I've already built this life now and I got used to it. What am I going to do? We don't face those fears when we're an entrepreneur and we've built it through our own blood, sweat, tears and knowledge and time allocation. So success isn't just a financial thing. It's how you made that money and your confidence that you can keep it and grow it and get it back should something happen. That's real success for me in a business sense, as well as impacting others. And of course, the biggest one, are you healthy? Are you happy? But that's the subject for another day. I hope this has helped you. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. If this has been useful, feel free to share it. I'm sure there's some share things somewhere, links somewhere around the podcast. I never check it. I just upload the podcast. I never check the platform, but I'm sure you'll know more how to share than I am. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you on the next one. And if you are a network marketer and you would like more of my training, you can go to www.authoritynetworker.com/group. There you'll be able to join my free Facebook group. And inside of there, I do live coaching once a week, so you can give me your questions, and I don't charge anything for that, as well as bonus training, special offers. It's a supportive community, and it's spam-free as well. There's no one there pitching. Every post comes through me and a moderator, so it is a safe and cool environment for network marketers. I'll see you over there. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.